Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So in today's video we are going to be talking about Sergio Aguero and the latest transfer updates regarding Aguero's potential move to FC Barcelona, and we are going to be discussing just why Barcelona do want to transfer in Aguero, because in the last summer Barcelona did sell Luis Suarez to another club, and it really makes the question, right? Why would you want to sell Luis Suarez and then only for about 10 to 12 months later you want to bring in Sergio Aguero when they are in the exact same profile? Then we're going to be talking about Riqui PUIG and his contract renewal with FC Barcelona. All of this is going to be discussed within one video. So if you guys are new here, welcome to the channel, welcome to the family, and let's get to it. But first, I do want to talk about our sponsors for today, and that is the OneFootball app. The OneFootball app has always been regarded as the best football app you could find in the App Store. If you do want to check where your team is at within the league table, whether it's in the EPL, La Liga, or any other domestic league, you will be able to see that. If you want to check and see how many goals and assists a specific player does have within the league table or maybe in the Champions League, you would also be able to see that. And you will also be getting all of these updates fresh and live. They do get updated immediately within the app. And one of the best features the OneFootball app does have is that they do distribute articles and stories on the hottest topics you could find in the football world. And all of this is going to be in one app, which will be the OneFootball app, and it is completely free. So if you guys do want to check it out and test the app for yourself, you could find the link in the description box down below. Below this video there is going to be my description, and the first line of that description is going to be showing the OneFootball app link. It will take you straight to the App Store. You will be able to download it and then follow your desired teams. So I do want to thank the OneFootball app for supporting a content creator such as me, and I also do want to thank them for sponsoring this video. But now let's get back into this video. So firstly, I do want to talk about Sergio Aguero, and it says here, and it is fully confirmed coming from Sky Sport, that Barcelona has informed him that his salary will be lowered in order to join. Aguero wants to come. For now, the club hasn't 100% closed the deal and is focused on La Liga, but his arrival to Barcelona is moving in the right direction. And then we also do have another report coming from Fabrizio Romano, fully confirming Aguero's and Barcelona's interest to find a deal. And it says here that Aguero wants to join Barcelona and play with Lionel Messi. It remains to be seen whether an agreement will be found, but there are talks. The club won't make a final decision on Aguero and as well as Depay until the end of this season. So it is fully confirmed that the interest is real. But the main reason why I want to bring this up is because I want to address this Aguero transfer, because one of the biggest questions that has been rising up from this potential transfer has been, why would Barcelona sell Luis Suarez when now you want to get in Aguero about 9 to 10 months later? Because if you really think about it, right, if we talk about Luis Suarez and Sergio Aguero, it is almost the exact same presence. They have the exact same things when it comes to being friends with Lionel Messi. Suarez is the exact same as Aguero. When it comes to the position between Suarez and Aguero, it is the exact same position. Suarez and Aguero also have the same role when it comes to scoring the amount of goals they are supposed to be scoring in one season. And then we can even talk about the age. They are almost the exact same age, which ultimately does mean that they also do have, and it has been seen, that they have the exact same work rate. So I am going to be breaking this down into two different points, and I'm going to be starting with point number one on why this Barcelona club wants to bring in Aguero after they have sold Luis Suarez 9 to 10 months ago. Point number one, there is a brand new board within this club. So every time we do hear someone say, why would Barcelona change their mind and bring in the exact same profile? We cannot necessarily say that, because there is brand new people within this board, and everyone that was working under President Bartomeu, who made the decision to sell Luis Suarez, they are no longer there. Everyone that was working under Bartomeu, Joan Laporta, has fired and terminated their contracts. And I believe that these new set of people came into this club and were assessing the sporting project of these players and saying, wait a minute, this club, they need a striker, and we know that Ronald Koeman greatly does need a number 9 within the box. Why did they sell Luis Suarez months ago? And what's crazy about this whole thing is that I remember a few months ago Luis Suarez stating, around the time before the transfer window was going to open and after we were eliminated by Bayern Munich, Luis Suarez did say that he is more than open to take a step down and act as a second option in order for Barcelona to perform better. And I have no doubt that because of that, because Luis Suarez was so flexible, it was because I am convinced that he was also willing to lower his salary. The exact same thing like with Sergio Aguero. So everything is starting to look very similar between these two players. But this is also going to lead me towards point number two, and that is about Ronald Koeman. Koeman was actually the coach when he first came in and became the coach of FC Barcelona. He had the final say, and he did state that I do not want to have Luis Suarez in Barcelona no more. He did call Luis Suarez within his first 3 weeks as the new coach of FC Barcelona and said, we no longer need your services. So Koeman did make this decision, and is the reason why Luis Suarez was sold to Atletico Madrid. And here's the thing, I have so much respect for Ronald Koeman for bringing in this Barcelona squad, winning the Copa del Rey, and then potentially maybe even winning La Liga within a transitional season. That is going to be something that you cannot take away from Ronald Koeman. But what I believe Koeman has done here, the moment he did call Luis Suarez and said that we no longer need you in this club, I do think that that was a great mistake. Ronald Koeman was confused because seeing how we suffered in this current season, knowing how we were talking about time and time again after every game that Barcelona greatly needed a number 9 in a specific game, and then seeing how this new board are looking for a brand new striker to strengthen this squad, it is safe to say that Ronald Koeman and the sporting directors from the previous board, they have made a great mistake for letting go of a player like Luis Suarez, because Aguero is the exact same profile, and this is the reason why we are seeing Barcelona make this move. And like I have stated in my previous video, bringing in Aguero to Barcelona, it is going to bring so much benefits towards this club, and we are very fortunate, right? This club is very fortunate to get Aguero for free, and we are also very fortunate that Aguero is so flexible to the point where he is willing to say, I'm willing to lower my salary greatly in order to join FC Barcelona. Barcelona is in a very fortunate position to do so and to do this and to operate this transfer. And I also do believe that this is also an indicator for the future that Barcelona do want to find a long-term world-class striker, whether that's going to be in this current season or maybe next season. Then moving on towards the next topic of today, and we are going to be talking about Riqui PUIG. So it says here, according to Fabrizio Romano, the option to renew the contract of Riqui PUIG for 2 more years will be 100% activated. So here's the thing, right? We have heard that Barcelona do want to renew Riqui PUIG for an extra 2 years, which will take him until 2023. We know that. But does that mean that Riqui PUIG is going to be prioritized to play on the field and get a good amount of minutes in the next season? I do not think so. I do believe that there's also other meanings going on behind this renewal between Riqui PUIG and FC Barcelona. I think that Barcelona do want to play it safe and say, we're going to renew this player because potentially if a club does come in and ask for Riqui PUIG and Riqui PUIG does want to leave, we want to sell this player for a higher fee. Because look, that is how football works. If you do want to renew a player and you do want to sell this specific player for the highest fee possible, then you have to renew his contract. That is just how it works. The newer that contract is, the higher fee you can demand. And look, in this current season, Ronald Koeman, he prefers a player like Ilaix Moriba, a player that almost received the exact same amount of minutes like Riqui PUIG. Riqui PUIG was introduced into Barcelona's starting 11 or the squad list 2 to 3 years ago, back in 2018. The fact that Moriba came into this current season and started to emerge into the first team squad list around December or January of this current season, and seeing how Moriba has a total of 531 minutes in total compared to Riqui PUIG, who has 585 minutes in total, it greatly does seem like Ronald Koeman favors Moriba over Riqui PUIG. And it's very unfortunate to see that, because the fact that Ronald Koeman does see Riqui PUIG as a very unpopular option within the squad list, it's again very unfortunate, because we know the type of talent Riqui PUIG does portray on the field and what he does bring. We look at the past game between FC Barcelona and Granada. I think that in that game, Riqui PUIG could have gone in there and changed the whole tempo of how Barcelona should be playing against Granada. He could have added something much differently. But that is the case regarding Riqui PUIG. Next season, I do think that it's going to be even more difficult for him to find minutes, because one of the players that is going to be emerging into the squad list is going to be a Barcelona B player named Nico Gonzalez, a player that has been highly talked about within the club, even by Ronald Koeman and from the media. Nico Gonzalez is becoming a very popular option for Barcelona next season. And look, Nico Gonzalez can play as a central midfielder, he can play as a central defensive midfielder especially, but let's just assume that Nico Gonzalez does play as a central defensive midfielder. If he were to play in that position, and he plays very well, seeing how Busquets can also play in that position, it's only going to push Frenkie de Jong to play as an interior midfielder. And when you have Frenkie de Jong as an interior midfielder, there is only going to be one option left within the midfield, and it is going to be exactly where Pedri and Moriba does play. And that's going to be the final conclusion. Riqui PUIG is going to find a lot of tough competition moving forward, and it is going to be very difficult for him to break through within that starting 11 and get a good amount of minutes. But that's going to be it for today's Barcelona Daily News. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.